realize there's going to be this many people in the room today. And who are the, before I begin, who are the board members here?
Craig Jackson, he's vice president. I'm Will Nover, I'm the treasurer. Ralph Carolyn, he's our member at large. And Arnie just joined the board, he's our secretary. And James McCormick couldn't make it, he's our president. So he might come later, yeah.
Mr. Azul, I'm wondering what your present position is.
Oh, well, let me get into my speech and then
I'm sorry.
I'll take answers to questions. But no, I just realized, before I begin, I noticed most of the people here are women. And my mother taught me two things about women. Number one, they're smarter than me. Get used to that. She said, number two, they're never wrong. Get used to that as well. So, but I want to thank the folks of Sorrento Valley for inviting me to speak tonight. I'd like to thank the Pacific Ridge Board of Directors for their outstanding leadership, most especially Craig, Will, Suzette, Ralph, and Dennis for their efforts these past few weeks working together with me in order to preserve Sorrento Valley's community identity. Folks, good evening. My name is Azul, and I'm running for San Diego City Council District 6. In this election, no one knows the pulse of the community better than me. I was born in this district. I have a plaque at the Sharp Memorial Hospital. My brother and I were raised here by my mother as Catholics. She raised us by herself while running her own small business. I was twice elected to the Claremont Town Council. I was a member of the Audit Committee and Bylaws Committee, and I was chairman of the Budget Committee. I worked for the California Department of Veterans Affairs. I was appointed by Governor Schwarzenegger to run San Diego and Imperial counties. And I coordinated programs and services for over 250,000 veterans for both counties and their loved ones. I'm on the board of directors currently right now for a healthcare corporation, and I am the senior vice president for investor relations for a small real estate firm. In this election, I am the only candidate with real government experience and real corporate experience, and a full understanding of the issues facing our district. We need serious people with sensible solutions to solve our problems. I have served in the United States Army as an analyst in the U.S. intelligence community and with the 1st Stryker Brigade, 25th Infantry Division. I fought in both the Iraq War and the global war on terrorism. If I'm willing to fight for my country, well, you better believe I'm willing to do the same for my district. Helping to create good jobs for San Diego's working families is a cause worth fighting for. We are facing an economic crisis where working families are having a hard time putting food on the table. Keeping our neighborhoods safe is a cause worth fighting for. Our district's crime rate is rising and our police stations are diminishing. This is the wrong direction for San Diego. The best education for our children is a cause worth fighting for. We can complain about the direction of our children's future, or we can create positive change to better. I have a 6-point plan for District 6, and they are jobs in the economy, public safety, education, veterans, helping the homeless, and last but not least, improved transparency and open government. Jobs in the economy. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, San Diego City's unemployment rate is currently at 8.6% as of 2012. I pledge that I will work with the mayor and the city council and the commission boards to expand our Port of San Diego and the airport. You know, if we add one more runway to San Diego's airport, that is $1 more billion into our economy. And it'll help fuel our tourism economy. I'll create more business improvement districts, and I'll make it the business of my office to help any San Diegan who'd want to find a job. Public safety. According to a recent study from Sandag in 2013, report on crime, the crime rate went up overall in the city of San Diego 6.9%. For our district alone, it went up 12%. According to a 2010 San Diego County Fire Deployment Study, the city of San Diego currently has 19 areas which lack fire protection coverage, and this community is one of them. I will work to retain talented and dedicated police officers and firefighters to keep our neighborhoods safe. Education. Candidates in the last election said that the city has no hand in our children's education. Well, I beg to differ. We have the libraries, we have the parks, and we have after-school programs that can help prepare our children's future for better paying jobs. My plan is to extend the library hours and recreation time. And with that said, I will work hand in hand with our San Diego Unified School Board in a collaborative manner to improve our children's education. Veterans. I will fight to restore the city's Veterans Advisory Commission to serve our city's veterans, so that they will have a voice in city government. It is important that we serve those that have served in our nation in harm's way to recognize their commitments to our country and, more importantly, to the greater San Diego community. Helping the homeless. I will work to find sensible solutions to help the city's most vulnerable. According to this year's point in time count, and by the way, of the 3 candidates, I am the only candidate that participated in this year's count. We have currently about 5,000 people homeless in the city of San Diego, 25% of which are veterans or the current wars. And a vast majority of those veterans on the street are single mothers with small children. We need to do better, and we must do better for them. The number one reason why homeless people can't find jobs is not due to a lack of skills, not due to a lack of education, but due to the lack of identification. I will work hand in hand with the police department to conduct live scan checks and to issue the homeless ID cards. The second reason why homeless folks can't keep their jobs is due to the lack of low storage facilities to hold their belongings while they're at work. So I will work to have low-cost storage facilities made available for them. Last but not least, improve transparency and open door policy. I pledge to you that I will spend the vast majority of my time here in the district, not at City Hall. When I'm elected, I will move the City Council office from City Hall to here in the district so that I and members of my staff will be made readily available to you for any questions or concerns you'd like to tell us. Because at the end of the day, you, the people, are my constituents. In addition to my 6-point plan, I pledge to take a 12% pay cut to my council salary and apply that same cut to my staff. And it will remain that way until I balance the city's budget. With my 6-point plan, we can get San Diego moving again. City Hall is dysfunctional. We have city leaders who resort to partisanship rather than leadership, rather than serving the needs of the people. We need leadership, not gamesmanship in City Hall. We need leaders who have a clear vision for San Diego, leaders that will truly make our government, in the words of Abraham Lincoln, a government of the people, by the people, and for all the people. We need leaders that are willing to put aside their partisan blinders to build a bridge over the political divide. We need consensus builders who will put the interests of the people over their own political agenda. Consensus builders such as myself will get San Diego moving again. I am proud to report that the Mira Mesa sign located on Sorrento Valley Boulevard has been taken down.
Which one?
With that said, Sorrento Valley, the true name of this area, is a few steps closer to regaining your community identity. Next week at the planning group meeting, they will put on their agenda an item to vote to place Sorrento Valley signs at your community's entrances. An agreement has been finalized between both neighborhoods for greater cooperation and collaboration, because at the end of the day, we are all San Diegans. I was able to mediate this issue between both neighborhoods, and the fact of the matter is, I'm not even your city councilman yet. So with that said, if I am able to provide this kind of leadership at the community level, imagine what I can do for you in City Hall. Big, huh? So, they say that you can change the world one day at a time. And when I'm elected as your city councilman, I intend to do that. To create positive change for San Diego and more importantly for our children. 2012 was a year where partisanship was the norm, where politics was used to divide San Diego to make it the Wisconsin of the West. Ladies and gentlemen, it pains my soul to say that 2012 was a year where politics, both Democrat and Republican politics, brought blood and shame to our great city. Both parties raised the stakes of hate to a level where we can no longer truly separate the demagogue from the truly inspired. Ronald Reagan once said, "The person who agrees with you 80% of the time is a friend and ally, not 20% a traitor." Whether you stand on the left, or you stand on the right, or somewhere in the middle, we, the people, have the same vision for San Diego. As truly America's finest city, it is our city upon a hill, one built on rocks stronger than oceans, windswept, and God blessed. Elect me to San Diego City Council, and I pledge this before you, that I will fight with every fiber of my being, with every weapon in our arsenal, and with every ounce of God's grace, to keep San Diego strong, and free, and safe. My name is Azul, and I'm running for San Diego City Council. Thank you.